Hi, in this video I would like to show you two knives that are very dear to me. Or I might actually say they are precious to me, but that more or less makes me sound like Gollum. But still, they are precious. And that's because they were handmade by people very important to me. None of these will ever get real dirt time because I find them too valuable and actually, in a way, too sensitive. So let's start with this one and put the other side for a while. This one was made by my brother-in-law. The blade is solid, heavy duty and made by a blacksmith. The tang is a pretty long rat tail tang and it's riveted at the back. The handle is oiled and it's bulky enough to fit my hand, which is medium size at least. The lower part of the sheath is made of two pieces of wood riveted together with small wire rivets. And the upper part is leather and it's decorated. And it has a leather strap as a belt loop. But nice, heavy duty and sturdy as it is, it does have two slight advantages. One of them is that it's made for a lefty. If I keep this on the belt, I will actually get the edge the wrong side. For me, I would cut my plum when drawing the knife. It would actually have been better if it had been flipped the other way around. The other one is that it's a too tight fit. So actually there is a risk of injury when you draw the knife. As you see, I really have to use force to get it out. But still, it's dear to me. My brother-in-law made it and it's a very nice one to keep on the wall. Thanks. The other one is not just dear and precious, it's invaluable to me. It was made by my father the year he died, and I myself was only 9 by then. It was given to my grandfather as a hunting knife, although he himself never used it. And when I say grandfather, by the way, I should say that that was my father's father-in-law, my mother's father. And a couple of years ago this was passed on to me by my grandmother. The blade is made from an old file and it was ground down to knife shape and given actually a blood groove. I don't know if you can see it really well, but there's a groove down here. And of course this kind of blood groove doesn't really work if you use it for blooding an animal. But still it's there, it's a nice touch. Being a former file, the tang is rather short. Now I actually don't know how long it is, but I would guess something like this. And I don't know how it's fastened, but I would hazard a guess that it's glued with some kind of epoxy glue. My grandfather's name is etched with some electrosparking device down there. The sheath is made of two pieces of wood and they were probably glued together. The handle, by the way, is the same kind of wood, and unfortunately I can't tell you what kind of wood. The belt loop up here is coarse leather and it's sewn together. There is a snap button for securing the knife in the sheath. The sheath itself and the handle were torched with a propane torch and then brushed with a sturdy brush and lacquered. And this has really brought out the grain and the structure of the wood. While, as I said, intended as a hunting knife, because my grandfather hunted, particularly the Swedish moose, it's a bit too long. The blade is a bit too long to be really practical. And also, of course, and particularly considering the history of it, the history of my father I should say, it's far too delicate to be risked in the field. But this one, it's much more than just a favorite. It's invaluable to me. Thanks for watching.